Hey everyone, it's Mark here, and I haven't done a video like this in a while this year, so I thought I would start the year out right by talking about something that I've been sharing with quite a few of my students lately, and that is playing versus practicing. Let me first start with like how many times a week we should be behind the drum set or behind a practice pad or having sticks in our hands. Sometimes I have sticks in my hands 7 days a week, not because I have to, because I want to. But I really think 6 days for me most of the time is what I usually try to do. There's days where I don't feel well, and I know that I've practiced enough, so I say, you know what, I'm not even going to touch a pair of sticks, and that's especially if it's a day where I'm not teaching. Okay, but I think most people should be behind their instrument, whether it's drums or guitar or piano, at least 6 days a week, five at the least. But make sure that those days are consecutive as much as you can for the consistency. Now, that's how many times we should be with our instrument. But sometimes we sit down and we noodle a lot. We don't really, hit the things that we're supposed to. But that's still a good thing, as long as it doesn't become the only thing. Now, if you're if you're behind your instrument 6 days a week, I think really it could be like 4 and 2, 4 days that you practice, 2 days that you mess around. Or you could even do 3 and 3. But the days that you practice should be a little bit longer than the days that you play. What's the reason for this? It's really more for just your heart and your mind with the whole thing. And with the students that I've been having on Skype and in person, I've been sharing with them what I've been working on. And I've been in this room like night and day for, pretty much the past year. But in the last 7 or 8 months, I have just been in this room all the time. And it's been a blessing. And I've had to realize that I don't push myself for practice as much as I should. And I'm a teacher. Shh. But anyway, I'm working on a couple things lately that are just really difficult. Behind me, it'd be kind of hard to see, but I have the entire intro written out for Hot for Teacher, but it's between the kick drum and the floor tom doing the double bass work. Okay, so I've learned how to play Hot for Teacher note for note in terms of the double bass shuffle and everything else, all the fills, plus swing and bebop during the breaks. I can play that perfectly at 80% speed, sometimes 90, absolutely out of the question right now, 100%. Back here, I'm also working on Hemisphere's Prelude from Rush, and I'm learning how to play it on a 5-piece. And we all know that back in 1978, when that was recorded, that was how the drum set looked for Rush. So I've bitten off a lot to chew on. And I was actually under the impression I was going to have the Hot for Teachers thing done like by Thanksgiving. But hey, at least I was optimistic. Now I'm going to work on this stupid thing every single day until I get it. And there's days where I feel like I bit off more than I could chew trying to do a song like Hot for Teacher, double bass shuffle with one kick drum and no double pedal. But I know it's possible because I can play to 80% speed. Okay, so now the fun part is just getting it finished. And sometimes, like I said, I can do it at 90%. But when I go through a week, that shouldn't be all I do every single day. There are days where I should come in here, and if I do decide to do Hot for Teacher or Hemispheres, I promise myself that I'm going to do it maybe at 70% or 60%. Seriously, just because it's more about the muscle memory, it's about being fluid, and it's about acquiring patience in your playing, and also in the sound of your playing. If you can play something super slow, that means there's a bigger gap between the quarter note or the eighth note, which really enhances your understanding of time and not anticipating and being patient with a pulse. So you can still practice when you play, but really the days that you play should be more like you come in here or you come into your practice room and you noodle around a little bit. You start working on something that maybe you come across or you heard, and it's something I didn't teach you or someone else taught you. Or, you just play threes and ones, or you put on some headphones and you play to a really cool pop song. You walk away feeling refreshed and happy and not irritated that you can't play this idiot song yet, or you just can't play this thing yet. Make sure you give yourself breaks like that. Okay, so that's my words of wisdom to you. Take it or leave it. Anyway, I mean, I did disable the like and unlike thing, so you can't leave comments or give a thumbs down anyway. All right, everybody. I'll see you later. Until next time. Bye-bye.